Alright, hey there everybody. Gonna finish my match here with Sicomatic. It's currently tied 2-2. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so there's drawn village stuff. And then, not like the strongest payload of all time, but whatever, it'll work. Between counterfeit and dismantle, I guess. It's your biggest payload option, I expect. It'll be interesting how to manage the dismantle gains. So you'll have to be churning some of them through recruiters, probably, unless you have a lot of native villages, and then you're gonna need to also up the payload. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see the best way to do it once you're humming along. But maybe someone will just get out ahead, and it's not gonna have a big 5-2 would be very good here. I'm gonna open Silver Oracle. I don't think I'm missing anything in particular on the board, but that remains to be seen. This will probably be another silver. We'll see if he flips so that I have maybe a shuffle trigger. I mean, it's basically up to him. I'm going to have 5 either way. I think, yeah, 3. So I'm going to have 2 coppers, so it's kind of up to him whether he forces me to dig for... this is actually... I don't actually know what he wants to do. My shuffle. But... So, here I'm missing... I could pilgrimage already. I could fair. I'll probably go with one of those two. I don't know that buying one of the cards is the play yet. If I was gonna buy a card, it would probably be Native Village, but Oracle, second Oracle is okay too. Fair wouldn't be that crazy. But I'm probably gonna have a counterfeit. If I get, well, I guess I'm guaranteed to. With 5 here, I'll get a counterfeit. And then the next 5s will probably be werewolves for a couple. Yeah, on a top deck, he can keep those. I think there's no like shuffle consideration to not leaving those. Fair would have been okay too here to get counterfeit plus native village, or counterfeit plus vagrant. Probably the native village. This is good. See what he flips on me. He still hasn't gotten his recruiter yet. Maybe I should have flipped these. Maybe I should have flipped his coppers. I don't know that I want to cycle him. But if I had flipped his coppers, there was a chance he drew his recruiter dead. This unfortunate flip. But that's the way it goes. He gets a dismantle, which I think is okay, but maybe a little early. That would be my only complaint about dismantle here, is that it does seem perhaps a bit early. I guess if his recruiter's here, I probably want to make him trigger the shuffle. Beats me. Anyway, I think here I get a werewolf. So now I definitely have 3 nice targets for recruiter, or for a pilgrimage. This may not matter a whole lot what I did there, but I think it's correct to make him have to trigger the shuffle by playing the recruiter. I don't know. I mean, there may be other considerations that made it the wrong choice, but it seemed okay to me. This is beautiful. And I have an oracle down in there too. Probably should just be more draw, right? This is kind of a question. Because it would be nice to get to the werewolves instead of the recruiter, maybe. But I think it's okay to have the werewolves down in there. My oracles have been super great. I have another recruiter. I don't want to use up the last villager. I could trash a silver if I... On the other hand, it's not bad to just have a werewolf in the shuffle. Or not the shuffle, but the hand. So how much money do I get here? I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get $10 and 3 buys, which can be like pilgrimage, native village dismantle. If I stop here, I think I am gonna stop. I hope he tosses these. Oh, he's smart. He leaves them. Oh, I have 2 silvers. Well, okay, as long as I have 1 silver, I'm good to start the dismantle stuff. So I can recruit one of the silvers. For some reason, I forgot I had a 2nd silver. So I probably should have played on there on my last turn, but this is really not a very good pilgrimage for him, even if he takes it. His deck is not nearly as thin as mine. By just like a huge amount of cards. So there's a recruiter down there. And I don't know. What did I draw with my hand to? Oh, there's a native village. That could be nice to draw. I didn't count this out, but it probably is okay to just go ahead and do it this way. Eventually I'll be doing golds instead, but for now this is good. I can start, yeah, $8 for like 15 or 16 worth of cards is nice for the recruiter, for sure. Oh, and I got diluted too. Man, it all went my way that game. It just all went my way. That's how you played a minion. Oh boy. Jeez, that was rough for him. Alright, we got one more. I don't know. We'll see what he's feeling afterwards. I thought we might try and just play a couple extra for fun, so it's just not a 2-game match for the video and for people spectating. I don't know if there's other things to spectate going on, in which case I would just go along, but if not, I don't mind just playing another game or two if he's up for it. Or if he's not, we've got a few potential candidates here in the spec chat. And I promise I wouldn't play. I don't think that's the last game. I wasn't fast, but I would play more carelessly, and so I would speed up, hopefully. And you would be welcome to yell at me in chat if I was playing too slow in our for fun games. Here we've got. It's really hard because you can do the black market, and if you don't pull, I guess it's okay with Seer. You can still go for black market and just wait for your villages. But even if you don't pull them, the Seer stuff is still pretty good. Like, you can still take one black market, fits into that deck just fine. Of course. So you're going to want to open black market with, I don't know, whether you want to do a star chart or, oh, he had 5-2. Oof. Yeah. He probably did the smart thing on 5-2 that I didn't do in my last match I played, which was I basically decided I needed to take a 5 when really a 3 or 4 was the better open. Though I think he wouldn't have been crazy take a seer. The thing is also, well, I guess if they go sea hag, you just trade a bunch and beat them that way. I'm gonna do star chart. This is a good draw. Seer as the lowest placement. He'll take an Ironmonger here if he has 4. I assume. I guess you could do Lighthouse Scheme or something, or Lighthouse Chart House, if that's what you were feeling. I mean, Lighthouse isn't crazy with potential pulls people can get from the black market, I guess. But I would certainly be leaning towards the Ironmonger. He just takes none of them, which is also, something you can do. I don't know if the Night Watchman was correct, but whatever. I'm pretty happy about the native village. Pretty happy about the lookout. This will be a scheme for me, I think. Too bad he can't buy 2 things, am I right? Tunnel's such a garbage card. He may take the warehouse, though. I could get a second black market, actually. That might be better than the scheme. Well, scheme might be a somewhat safer version of that. It was a little sad to have. It's a little sad to have bottom deck the Night Watchman, but that's what I get for buying one, I guess. Is Night Watchman what I set aside? No. No, I'm just confused then. Oh, it's alright, it's in the bottom 2. Given that the bottom 2, one of them is a Night Watchman, it might not be crazy to play get Lookout first. And then try and make sure the black market has reasonable amounts of money. He's got this seer stuff going on, which is nice for him. I don't quite get to buy anything useful. I'm not quite to the point where I get to... I guess the only thing here is just to check if the scheme is bottom decked or not. I don't know. I don't know really what the shuffle protocol should be here. If I should try to get... I guess I should probably try to get the Lookout. Oh, okay, yeah, I want to get rid of that for sure. I forgot that. I just, for some reason, I was thinking it was all coppers. This seems okay. Maybe I should have tossed more coppers. I would like to get... This is probably alright. He can get Destry. Though he doesn't have a village yet. This will be a seer buy for me, most likely, but there's some chance it's a black market pull. He does get Destry. He still doesn't have village, so... what should it be? Lookout or Night Watchman? How many cards are there? Or native village, I guess. Probably not that. Let me think. Shuffle's really not that thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, fortunately, my native village is immune to Destry. And really everything else is either replaceable or no longer strictly necessary. If I get... I'm going to put 1 in hand, and then there'll be 6 left. It should probably be the Lookout, shouldn't it? Or the Night Watchman, I mean. It could be the Lookout. I don't know. I'm afraid I'm going to do something too greedy, which would be to take... I really am hurting for draw. The thing to take, of course, based on uniqueness, would still be the village. The thing to take based on best for my deck is probably the Seer. And then the thing to take based on maximizing gains is like Carrot Race Peddler, which would be cute, but maybe not that great. I'm gonna take a Seer. I guess I get to pick what I set aside. Which is pretty neat. I don't want any of that junk. Should this be Peddler or Black Market? Or Scheme? Or Sea Hag? I don't actually think Sea Hag is crazy, but... let's go with another Black Market. Let's get rid of this junk. I mean, I want some of the coppers. I mean, I really don't want the... I mean, I'm fine having the 3s and 4s down in here to draw. The 2s and 3s. I have no 4s. But I would like some coppers in there to trash. This looks okay. This looks okay. We got the Night Watchman, which is not good. But the real pull, well, a really nice pull to get from the Black Market now would be a like an ironwork or even just a basic workshop would be really nice, I think. My second black market may have not been the thing yet. I think I do disagree with him not taking the Ironmonger. We'll see. I mean, if his plan is just to trade and then green, that's fine-ish. Usually that doesn't work out against black market. They eventually find something that just shuts you down, either some kind of militia or, goons being the worst case for the black market person. But they just start adding so much payload of various kinds and drawing. They end up beating you, even if you green pretty well. I would feel better about my position if there was more alt VP, but CHAG is probably sufficient for that. Again, I don't have as much draw as him, though only one Seer Fear, so it's not. I guess it's like I have less draw, but way more trashing thinning. He has zilch, which means mine should win out. Though he's gonna run pretty consistently, I think. Anyway, so we want to get to the native village if at all possible, which I guess it's not. Right. Those aren't any good. Particularly. So he didn't hit me, but I also didn't get anything nice this time. Because I don't want those cards. My Night Watchman is not the best card of all time. Can I get a Peddler? Peddler's also immune to Destry. I think I want to play the native village enough that I'm going to go ahead and put it on top. But I'll probably put the Peddler back in. Well, that's not clear. Any of Lookout and Night Watchman are okay to trash. This scheme and one of the black market. I mean, it's not going to kill me. A Destry hit isn't going to break my deck at all. Let's do this. I could trade at some point, I guess, also. I kind of hope he just keeps playing Destry every turn. I think I can outgain that. Maybe buy a trader. Just start throwing silvers to him. He didn't. None of these are villages though, so they don't really change the equation all that much. He may go for a trade this time. Yeah, that looks reasonable. I don't know what his hand is, but it's not actually clear you want to trash his states to it for his deck. If that last card was a copper, it's not. It's not 100% clear to me anyway. So, do we want to set aside? I kind of like leaving the Night Watchmans and things in just as Destry defense, though I don't know if he's going to play Destry over. I can also green and have pretty good be clean pretty well, I guess. There's that. If I want to race to green first, which I don't think I do, but okay. I guess the last card's a copper. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see what we get from here. Okay. Those are all interesting. The Lurker is interesting because of Destry. I would say. And of course, just for its own sake. Well, we don't really want the copper that much, so. I did talk about the scheme, but then it didn't really do all that much. I don't know if Relic helps me much, to be honest. Though otherwise it's pretty good. I mean, it's okay. I did talk about a workshop being good for me, but I don't really have the villages. Though it wouldn't be terrible. Obviously, I can just pick up a peddler. Let's get the relic. Let's try it. So what I'm gonna do? Lookout still in hand isn't great. The relic may be silly in that he may just be drawing so well that it's a waste of time to do any attacking from him. I don't know. He gets recruiter. That's gonna change the whole dynamic of the entire game. That's gonna turn it upside down. Like I need some good pulls because that's gonna be. Now he has infinite. He went from 0. Like that's like completely. I mean, mainly just because peddler. Yeah, but yeah, it's mainly because of the peddler thing. I mean, he would have been to fuel it other ways without Peddler, but with Peddler here, it's just like trivial to just always have villagers. He's still behind on trashing though, so I do have that. If I can get some other stuff from the market, I'm still okay. We'll just see how quickly he comes back into it or not. So I'm trying to think between all my different top decking stuff. If I want to kill the copper, if I want to set aside the copper and just if I want to kill a copper but pick up the mat to have more money. This Night Watchman's still in here. I guess I'm gonna be able to pick the peddlers up that he gets from that he puts in the trash. So that's okay. Any of those would have been pretty cool. Not any. Well, yeah, any of those would have been pretty cool. Mainly the troll. Did he play his warehouse last time? He did. But he probably has some schemes. I wonder if he'll take a Baron at some point. I mean, he could just keep playing black markets until he gets a good buy from there. Also, like Crown, or Crown's not buying. He could take Rogue. He gets Crown. I think that I agree with that. I like Crown. Well, Crown's just great. So he probably either goes for a Baron or a second black market now. He's gonna jump ahead of me. It doesn't matter about the trashing. The star chart scheme and warehouse is gonna be enough. That I mean, my only advantage right now is like gain and play possibilities, but I don't even really have the draw for that. So he's gonna jump ahead for sure. I think. I don't see how he could fail to. To be honest, I don't. Would be my guess that he just pulls away. I mean, it's not over. I could try to junk him. Though that old witch could have been nice if I still had that. Like I could get a sea hag, but This is not very... that was great. I'm gonna gain this, so we might as well. There's a relic on top, but there's also... I played some coppers, right? Or am I done with coppers? 3 and 4. I am done with coppers. But... And there's no... I would trash the Night Watchman if I could, but... Okay, I did get to do the shuffle. We can do one buy before... None of these are particularly exciting, to be perfectly honest. The sacrifice is okay. In combination with Lurker, the sacrifice is okay, but I feel like my Lurkers are going to be spoken for already. My fear here is if I buy the sacrifice, that I don't get I'll have 5, so it's not that bad. I just feel like it's going to get in the way. It would be nice to kill the Lookout, but... Okay, so I did have more money. I don't even know if there's much upside here, one way or the other. I mean, I can just have another Seer top deck and just play the black market. Is okay. Militia, yeah. I mean, Relic plus Militia is mean. I don't know if it's mean enough, though. There was probably a sequence where I could have given myself a chance to gain and play the Militia, which is probably what I should have gone for. But too late now. Now I may be in a position where I want to green. Yeah, I don't know. He can crown Destry, which is maybe nice for him. Not sure. My next hit will be a Goons. And then his next reveal will be a Goons. Okay, he gets a Baron. Okay, so that's good. This is the trashing telling. So that's really nice. I shouldn't panic so much when I still have 0 coppers and he has 7. That's a bit of a... I better get to 7 just in case there's a King's Court in there. I'm not gonna play around princes, though it wouldn't be actually that crazy. Maybe I should play around princes. I mean, I might as well, right? I don't think it affects the drawing too much. Because surely a prince would actually help me. None of these I care about. And here I really want the candlestick maker. So I'm gonna lurker another seer, I guess. And then I can buy a couple. This is like super overdrawn now, but I could buy one and trade one. Buy and trade. Okay, that was really nice for me. I feel very good now. Probably I should have felt good always, but because now I'm getting the economy back up, and he still has 7 coppers. I can afford to lose a black market. I can replace things. Well, obviously I can lurker it back this turn. I don't have to get this seer out. He is drawing okay though. He needs more 3 costs, but he's drawing okay. I was probably just crazy when I was paranoid about him catching me. I mean, hunting grounds is nice for him if he can afford it. I assume he can. Oh, he got around to the troll. That's really nice. So we have shuffled. Bridge troll is really nice. He can't get both, so he's got to pick. But it's going to be the troll because of the seer interaction. So that's going to re-up his draw. So his draw was kind of crappy, but that bridge troll will make his draw good again. Like really good, actually, because he has so many seers. Seer drawing seer is just the best non-terminal draw. It's just not really, but it's really, really good. So the bridge troll is just fantastic for him. I don't think there's any question about which of the things being presented here should be bought. Though he may still need to count some money for particular reasons. I don't know. But like the turn you play, the next turn after you play the bridge troll, all your seers are super seers. And then, yeah, you draw Crown, you draw Destry, it's bonkers. Now the turn you don't, you have to play it first, but still. Once you play it, then they turn into super seers. So he can star chart it or scheme it or whatever if he wants them to be super good. So it's, I don't know. There's no choice here. I don't, unless I'm totally whiffing on something, but I don't see how there can possibly be a choice here. He doesn't want the mint now because I don't think he has that many coppers in play even to get, and then he doesn't. He can get the steward, of course. Yeah, he's gonna catch me now. It's kind of swinging. I was feeling so good after the last one. That turn's gonna maybe. I mean, there's still a lot of shuffling and draws to do, but if I had gotten the bridge troll, he would have been completely smoked. 100%. I'm probably going to pick up my black market back. Top Texas here, okay. That was bad. That was good. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got confused there for a moment. There's still ports. Port is still pretty good for me, I think. I don't need the honey party. That bridge troll is so good. It's so good. Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to pick up. I meant set aside. No, wait, I do mean to pick up. No, I don't want to pick up. I don't know if I even want to play. I did that in the wrong order. Let's see if he lets me just not play the native village. I got confused. Okay, this is how I want to do it. Herald is good. Herald's definitely good. Not as good as and the bridge troll's gonna kill me. Still. Should I green? Maybe next turn. That armory's still in there. You can get it. What do I do? I could get another black market. There's still some good stuff in there. I feel like it should either be Baron black market or like double, like Sear or something. Sear one of those. I have the terminal support all this junk. I don't know if I quite have the draw to do it. Now it's going to be all Sears and not worry about that bazaar. At least he didn't have the bridge troll in hand, I guess. As soon as he gets it down, though, he picks up the deck. And then he trashes some, and then, yeah, so. It's not nice when the opponent's bridge troll is enabling their draw. That's a little scary. This is good, though. He didn't get to trash. Well, he trashed one, but now he's out of villages. I mean, he's got one villager, but so this turn will be a little less because well, he's still got a crown. Yeah, yuck. Well, if he doesn't find the crown, but he probably will. That'll help him quite a bit. I guess I'm still ahead on money. He may not play Destry this turn. I probably am going to Lurker or Sear no matter what, even if he hits something, depending on what he hits. We'll see. I don't know if he's stopping. This would suggest he's stopping. Draw anyway. He might have the bridge troll as his last. Well, he would have played that first. So he didn't get to the bridge troll. And now he doesn't hardly have. Well, yeah. This is looking good for me. I know people in chat are probably like making fun of me because I am acting like I'm not ahead. But I get paranoid. If I pick up the mat now, so now he's almost banking on getting a peddler trash in, which he still has not managed to do as of yet. That was so nice. Man, that's so nice. That was really lucky. All those were so beautiful. Even that last one. I'm just This is the best, just the best. Let's get that guy in there. Oh, sorry. I meant to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's see what we can get. None of these are that good. I mean, frankly, the Catacombs is okay. But the Count is not that good. And everything else are the modes not that good. And I think we're going to green, so I don't really want that. I will take the Chariot Race. I could take the Rogue, but I think I want the Chariot Race. There's another black market, right? Okay, good. I could get a crypt. And I could get a guide. I was thinking about trading, but maybe I just get the crypt. Let's see, how much money do I have? 12, 16, 20, 22, a bunch more. So maybe the crypt is the play. It was either that or trade at the end of this turn. What does a trade get me? If I need 21 without 1 to 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. Because I might trade to keep triple province open. I guess crypt would keep it open too, but let's go with the crypt. Let's get them out of the deck. Should this be a scheme? And I should be able to triple at some point where it's useful to do that. His bridge troll would be an issue, except that he doesn't have buys to support it. So that's not really going to help him come back on duchies or anything. Hopefully we get the native village to take a province, set a province aside, but that's not a huge deal. He must have bridge troll in hand, right? I guess he could have been forced to discard it. Yeah, I was definitely overreacting to the recruiter. And to the bridge troll. Though it is really good. They're both really good. But it wasn't... The pace of the deck quality was just totally different than I was portraying it, I think. Because even if he draws everything, I don't know, he doesn't produce that much money, I don't think. Certainly not triple. I don't even know. What did I buy? I only bought one thing, right, from the black market. No, I bought the chariot race, too. Maybe I have quad. I can't be that far off quad because I spent 8. I mean, I don't have quad, but I have like triple easy. He's going to want to play the bridge. If he has a seer in hand, he's going to want to play the bridge troll first. Use a villager, play the bridge troll, and then crown a seer, if that's what he has in hand. There's like no hits that hurt me. Basically, there's literally nothing. I can gain back any action if I have to have it, and I can yeah, like that was a pretty friendly hit, because then I'm gonna for sure be able to do the province at the end if I draw a deck. And then set it aside. So I'm gonna have bare minimum 4 provinces at the end of my turn. I probably can get 3, but I don't know that that'll be the actual play. Probably more likely to do province seer, I would guess. There's just no world where he threatens, like... Yeah, I'm just not gonna... You get too much consistency from this deck, too. You get to top deck 2 seers. And when you top deck 2 seers and every card in your deck is either a 3 or a 4 or a seer, that's not quite true, but like peddlers, cantrips, and then I'll have a few provinces, but... Because right now the relic's not even in the deck. It will be next turn, but... I guess it doesn't have to be, but it will be. Surely he gets a peddler trash in here. I don't know, maybe he doesn't have one in hand. Do I have 3 peddlers to his 2? And he still didn't get a peddler trash? Yikes. He trusts the black market, okay. It's going to be way too little, too late. I don't know exactly what his money is. He will draw deck completely next turn. He's got 4 buys. He does have the market square. But I can triple and he's not going to catch me on dutchies. He almost has to take the tunnel, right? No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, that's just now I don't even. He still doesn't threaten triple, I don't think. Maybe that gives him enough money to do triple if he gets a gold. Yeah, he probably has some way to do triple. So I do need to triple on my turn, but if I get the draw. I did lose a little bit of money, so I'm not 100% sure I have the cash for it, but I think I do. I took some money out of the deck, and he is hitting me with that. Top deck's a seer, okay. I guess the question is, do I want to try and hit the chariot race now and do the... We'll find out, I guess, if I'm going to hit the chariot race now. Better not. They're peddlers, so we can try on a peddler. Okay. I mean, he trashed a black market, so I could get a black market. I don't know if I have the actions to play that, though. Probably not. Not if there's just a port. There's all my actions, but... It's not quite a pile out for me anywhere. I'm not 100% made here yet. I guess now I am. Yeah. If I don't need this dollar, I'm not going to play this. So, let's go ahead and do the militia. Do the Baron. I may have just totally miscounted my money. That's always a possibility. What are we up to? 12, 14, 16. I can't triple yet. I don't think. 9, 12. Yeah, I'm one short. Because I didn't, because I guess I set aside too many coppers. Well, it was mainly the combination of getting a silver trashed and whatever. But that's okay, I think. Can he triple and say duchy? Can he triple at all? he can't triple in Dutch, I think, but if he got a... He also has 0 villagers, but I don't have to risk it either. I can just take 1. And it's okay. No one can hear me? How is it now, Burning Skull? Is it still really bad? If you DM me again, I'll... Okay, thank you. Farmland doesn't do me any good. Ironmonger would be okay. If I'm just gonna... I don't know if it's better than Seer or not, though. I guess I could farmland black market into a Seer and gain the black market back. That doesn't seem that good. He had 4 buys as far as I could tell, which probably could be 5. I don't think there's a 3 pile to worry about. I think I am going to go ahead and play this, even though it means I top deck 1 fewer. Oh, wait. Yeah, whatever. I won't ask for that. I'm not going to triple. I could get a butcher. Okay. I would rather have the schemes in the deck for, well, just for drawing Seers, and then also just, they're a good thing to trash. He'll toss those, I assume. I mean, I guess he can try to attack them, but I don't need the silver anymore. I guess maybe there was like a way if I ended up buying a butcher, right? I didn't really look for gain and play stuff off of it. There's probably some world where I could have. Well, it was my last, so I was out of villagers. Or I was out of villages, so no, I don't think so. If it had turned up earlier, there maybe was a thing, but. Oh, sorry. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was still you. Now he's finally got his actions. He gets a little more money. The Herald still isn't gonna prevent me from. Well, also I can gain it. So. Like the armory is just like a discount duchy, sort of. I mean, he's going to want it if he wants to play for any sort of win, but it's just not gonna happen. Having a crown a draw basically means he's never gonna. I mean, he was not gonna have the gains, but. But we'll see what he does. I don't think there's a way to like get death cards and win. Like have enough money from death cards to win. And then you have to put a duchy on top. So. I do have more stop things on my seer now, so it's not completely out of the question that I could fail. But I mean, my failure is going to be a province at least. Probably two. I may not end it, but. Yeah, like he has to. He's basically in the kind of position where normally he would be forced to play for a dud. But I mean, that's not really a thing here. Like a true dud. I literally only have 2 provinces in the deck. It's not like I'm choking on green. I have a bunch of seers, and he knows I have 2 of them on top of the deck. So it just doesn't play the way you would kind of play it in this situation. And now he's going to choke on green more than me. I get there's probably like some stacking nightmare draw where I can lose, but I'm not 100% sure that's even true. Or the lurker was really nice for me. Like, really, really nice. Gonna have to remember, unless I have to for drawer purposes, to not. Well, that won't matter. I'll have a province or something. I was gonna say to mill or to keep a peddler to butcher, but I mean, there may come a point in time where that's the hand I have and I need to do that, but it's a little more likely that I play all the peddlers and mill a province. Yeah, these kinds of draws aren't gonna cut it for him to make it back in. Alright, so I ended up pulling it out to 4-2, which I'm very happy about. It's better than last season where I was going 2-4 against the strong Germans, so happy to get 4-2 there. Definitely got better into the shuffles on both games. But thanks for watching, and I think those were long enough that we'll just call it quits. So see y'all later.